What's going on, guys? So in this video, we're going to talk about what separates the conquerors like David Goggins, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Elon Musk. You know, these people that just achieve so much in their lives. You know, most people would think this stuff's impossible. I mean, you have David Goggins coming in from weighing 320 pounds to losing like 100 pounds in 1 year so that he could become a Navy SEAL. Then he goes through Navy SEAL training 3 times, just because an absolute freaking beast. You know, he's run 100-mile races on broken bones in his feet, just a savage. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger coming into the US, becoming Mr. Olympia 6 times, governor and a Hollywood actor. You know, why can these people achieve so much while others, they have big ambitions similar, but they don't even get close? Now, the reality is that there's a few things that separate these conquerors from the trapped string beans who let their potential rot away. And if you don't have your dream life yet, it's likely because you're missing at least one of these few things that we're going to talk about here. But before we get into the secret ingredient that separates these two, make sure to toss this video a like button so it boosts the algorithm and helps us reach more people and thus helps us improve their lives. All right, let's get into it. So basically, the first thing that separates these conquerors from the trapped string beans is that they have the correct mindset. That first of all, you gotta believe you can actually hit those results, because that's the first step. It's like, if you don't have the mindset for greatness, you'll settle for mediocrity. If you don't have the mindset to put in the work, your dreams will just be dreams. And if you don't have the mindset to actually stick to your word, well, guess what? You're gonna fall short of all the results that you want. And that's what happens with most people in their New Year's, you know? They declare to themselves that they're gonna start working out consistently so that they can get a body that they feel comfortable in. Or they say that they're gonna eat healthy so they can feel better physically and mentally. And it goes great for a few days, you know, they're making progress and they feel amazing about themselves because of it. But then one day, they get kind of tired or they don't have that motivation that they had a few days ago. So when it comes time to continue their ambitions or keep pursuing their goals, they give in. They succumb to mediocrity because they fail to stick to their own word. Now, the reality is that they're just using a broken formula for change, which is why they haven't gotten the life they want. But these conquerors over here, they're using a different formula, which is why they achieve so much. Now, you might be wondering, what's the missing factor here? Well, essentially, these conquerors are tapping into how their brain is programmed to work, while these trapped string beans, they're relying on willpower and motivation to change their life. And it's not their fault. The motivational industry that preach that all you need in order to change your life is more willpower and motivation. Good one. How's that been working out for everyone? How's it worked for everyone's New Year's resolution when you're motivated to change your life? It never works because you're going against how your brain's programmed. You're going against these conquerors. So you might be wondering, okay, what are you talking about how your brain is programmed? Let me back up here. So basically you have 2 parts of your brain. Technically you have like 3, but for the sake of this explanation, you have 2, all right? 2 as I put up 3. You got 2, okay. You got 2 of them though. So you have your left or conscious mind, and then you have your right or subconscious mind. Now, 90 to 95% of the decisions that you make in your entire day, they're actually made with your subconscious mind. And to really exemplify this, have you ever been driving home maybe after work and you zone out for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden you pull up at your destination and you're like, how the heck did I get here? I wasn't consciously driving, right? And you're right. You weren't consciously driving, but your subconscious mind, it took over and got you home. Now you also might be wondering, well, how did my subconscious mind get me to take action? Through your habits. Now, when you tell yourself that you're gonna change your actions and behaviors in life, like every New Year's, you're using your conscious mind. But your subconscious mind's programmed to go against it. You already have the habits that are fighting you against it. You're not in the habit of going to the gym. So you essentially get both parts of your brain to battle against each other. Conscious mind saying, let's make change. Subconscious mind's like, nope, we're not gonna make change. And keep in mind, your subconscious mind sees this habit as a survival mechanism, which is why it's so hard to break. Now, which one of these parts of your brain do you think wins the battle? Yeah, as you already discovered, it's your subconscious mind, which is why you never get the results you want. So you're probably wondering, well, okay, how do we get out of this place? This sucks. And the answer's simple. In fact, it may be easier than you think. You just need to get your conscious mind to work with your subconscious mind. When they're working coherently together, that's when sticking to your word, it becomes effortless. And that's what these conquerors have done. They've programmed their brain with the right habits. Remember, the subconscious mind works through habits. They've programmed their brains to take action when they don't want to. And besides becoming ultra productive, what happens is, as a result of that ultra productivity, they become more confident. You see, most people think that confidence comes from having a nice physique or a nice body, you know? But if that were true, then that would mean that everyone that had a jacked body or was jacked or huge or shredded would be confident. And that would also mean that everyone who had a terrible body, like was skinny, I shouldn't say terrible body, a body that was skinny or had a lot of fat, they wouldn't be confident. But you and I both know someone that is skinny and has tons of confidence, or doesn't have the nicest physique and he's still super confident. So clearly a physique isn't the secret ingredient to confidence. What it really is becoming capable. That's why you always see these super achievers like Mark Cuban, Grant Cardone, or Gary Vee with immense confidence. You know, they walk into a room and they command respect. Eyes turn to them, and it's because they have this aura. You can sense it. There's a sense all around them, an aura of confidence. And it's because they're capable, and that's why you see people who underachieve usually lack confidence. So they get the right habits in place, they start making success, they start feeling more comfortable in their own skin, gaining more confidence. But acquiring the mind of a conqueror does much more. I mean, you probably realize that these conquerors, they're always in a fun-loving attitude. They're joking around with their friends, their family, and of course they have beautiful people around them all the time. You're like, God, they just look like they're having a great time, you know? The reality is, it's because acquiring the mind of a conqueror, it also grants you a fun-loving attitude. It enables you to just be simply happy when you wake up. And again, it's the right mental habits in place. It's ultimately what it comes down to. You know what? I'll tell you one of the other key secrets we do inside the New Era of Health is, if you want to become happy, what you need to do is be conscious of your thoughts. Have you ever noticed that when you think of a time where you kissed your crush, or you excelled, you aced a test, or whatever it was, and notice what happens to your mood? Yeah, you're quickly going to find that you'll become happy. The same thing happens when you have negative thoughts. You have negative emotions attached. That's because your thoughts have a direct correlation on your mood. So what we do is, whenever you get a negative thought that pops up in your head, get it out of your head immediately, shift your attention to something positive. Think of 2 positive memories. And the thing is, you have to form a habit of this. So you first of all have to be conscious of your thoughts for a while and form the habit of it. It does take a lot of work. It takes commitment, to be honest. But if you can do that, you're going to notice that you're just going to be in a better mood. And it's simply how it works. But look, guys, I don't want to talk your ear off on here. Those are just some of the things that separate the conquerors from the trap string beans. Essentially, they have acquired the mind of a conqueror. And if you want to acquire the mind of a conqueror, you have 2 options. Again, we have tons of free content. It will help you. You can go through them all. And look, you're going to get results. All of these videos are pretty much jam-packed with information like this one, helping you acquire the mind of a conqueror, rewire your brain, helping you gain more energy and drive and motivation. So you can go through all our content, or you can streamline your results if you want to just rapidly accelerate your new life. You're just ready, you're pumped, you're ready to actually get results. You want to become a conqueror, then we do have a 7-day challenge. We have students coming in here. They're battling depression, anxiety, but after 7 days, they're happy as can be, and they're so confident that they're striking up conversations with strangers. But look, if that interests you, you can check it out below. But before you do that, please toss this video a like and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps us in growing this channel. And truth be told, I can't do it without you. And when you like and comment and subscribe, it helps us reach more people so that we can improve their lives. And then lastly, I want to hear from you in the comments. What did you find most exciting or to hear about in this video? Was it acquiring the mind of a conqueror? Was it being conscious of your thoughts? Or was it the confidence? Or let me know in the comments, because first of all, I want to see what kind of content you guys want me to create. And second of all, I just love meeting all of you guys. So make sure, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.